that we did nothing with the intestines. Yeah, but again, it is a necessary evil because we need to remove the obstruction. Yeah.
We talked about the child's way of dealing with choking is quite similar with how you deal with an adult. But when you talk about abdominal thrusting, how exactly do we now help an adult who is, choking? Aside from just performing the abdominal thrust, if that does not work, what other option do we have?
Okay, so for an adult, we usually start with the back blows. Okay, so we hit at the back. I don't know if I can...
The baby.
The baby. The baby. Okay, yeah. So for an adult, again, we are going to start with the back blows, and we hit in an upward.
Or we can have an adult. One can come. Winnie, you can come. Somebody can come. We are like 10 adults in studio. Yes, we have one.
Okay.
We have one.
Aye.
Maybe I can hold the baby.
Yes, you can hold the baby for me. Aye, just come.
Okay.
Good.
Maybe I'm a cooler.
Good. So if this is the adult that is choking,
okay.
So of course the first thing you're going to do is to encourage them to cough. So as they are coughing, we've said coughing is the body's way of trying to get rid of the obstruction. So if the coughing does not work, then I am going to stand behind my casualty. My leg is going to be between her two legs. Why? So that in case she falls behind, I am able to support her. I'm going to use my hand, put it across her abdomen again. In case she falls forward, I can be able to support her.
Okay.
And then I will ask my casualty to lean forward. Okay. And then between the shoulder blades is where I'm going to eat 5 times in an upward manner.
Yeah.
Again, usimoni uruma. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If that does not work, then we go to the abdominal thrust. So as I've said, I'm going to do my hand like this, put in my thumb, cover it, and then this pointed part is the one that I'm going to bring it just above her belly button. Okay, so just above the belly button, put that and then cover it, and then we press in inwards and upwards. Okay, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you do it properly, at some point you're going to find yourself, you can lift up the casualty. So we are saying uweke nguvu. Yeah.
What if she gets unconscious in that particular point? Then how does that protocol change?
Now, if she becomes unconscious, then we are going to refer her as a casualty who is unconscious and not breathing. Why? Because the obstruction is in the airway. So for someone who is unconscious and not breathing, protocol will always remain the same. We start CPR. Okay, so we are going to do the CPR. And as I've said, the beauty is, as you're doing the CPR, it is going to bring up the obstruction. So after some time, you're probably going to see it at the back of their throat. If you can, you remove it or you pick it out. But again, do not do the blind sweep because you're going to push it back down.
Yeah. So when people often get unconscious, thank you so much. When people often get unconscious, we see people try to just breathe in. How do you call that, say in medical terms? Just helping them breathe, like police and any.
Mouth to mouth.
Mouth to mouth.
Yes.
So is that recommended as well when maybe, he or she gets unconscious when you're performing this first aid on them?
Now, for them, mouth to mouth is not really going to help. Again, why? The obstruction is in the airway. So hata nikimpatia hewa, it is not going to go down the airway because there's an obstruction. For them, we say just give chest compressions only. Yes, without the mouth to mouth. Mouth to mouth is usually given to someone who the airway is clear. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So should I choke when I'm alone in the house, nobody to help me do this first aids? Then what do I do at that point?
Now, if you're alone and you're in the house, again, number 1, try and cough as much as you can. Okay. If that does not work, then you're going to perform abdominal thrusts on yourself by using either a chair or a bed. So you need to make sure that you're standing against